HoloLens is a headset created by Microsoft that allows the user to see three-dimensional holograms. This is what it looks like. The way it creates the holograms is that it creates a 3D model of the room, tracks your position, and places the holograms accordingly. The process to do this is complicated. It involves using cameras to collect infrared and video information, an accelerometer to measure your position, a gyroscope to see the tilt of your head, and a magnetometer to function as a compass. To process all the data gathered from this, Microsoft uses a chip called HPU. In addition to making the holograms look realistic, the HoloLens uses speakers instead of headphones to make the holograms sound like they are coming from 3D space. All of these pieces of technology, and the fact that HoloLens does not use a computer to help it with running, contribute to the $3,000 cost. This cost may sound high when compared to other mixed reality devices. However, HoloLens is different from the other devices. Other devices use virtual reality, while HoloLens uses augmented reality. To see the difference, let's look at an example from virtual reality and from augmented reality. In virtual reality, the entire world is virtual, so you can't see the real world, such as in this game. While in augmented reality, you can still see the real world, but there are holograms placed over it. To make you see the holograms, a machine called a light engine sends light through a blue, green, and red layer of glass that diffracts the light into your eyes. The RGB creates an image, and the diffracting combines it with the real world, making your eyes see holograms placed over the real world. These holograms have been used in many fields. For example, I spoke to a member of a team who worked with Oyanagi Construction, a construction company in Japan. The HoloLens team has a long process for how they create the application to help the company. First, the HoloLens team met with the company to clarify what the construction company needed. Oyanagi Construction needed a way to attract younger employees and improve collaboration, since many of their employees were retiring. The way they wanted to attract younger employees was by upgrading their technology. They eventually decided that the app they would make would be a program that showed a 3D bridge that changes over time using a slider. After they made that model, the Oyanagi company wanted the team to make a program that allowed all the people with HoloLens to be able to see the same bridge and see where everyone working on it is looking to improve their collaboration. They solved this with creating avatars that showed where everyone was looking. This allowed multiple people to look at the same model of a bridge and better plan for their construction projects. During this entire process, the HoloLens team had also been teaching Oyanagi Construction to use the HoloLens. This meant that after the HoloLens team left, Oyanagi continued to develop that app to better suit them, and also develop better apps that were useful for them. In addition to helping construction companies, HoloLens has also had a major impact in the medical field. From training students in colleges to helping surgeons prepare for surgeries, to using HoloLens to visualize ultrasound, HoloLens has been extremely useful. For example, at Case Western University, professors used HoloLens to show the anatomy of a human body. Showing here is a sample of me using a much smaller, public version of the app. It allows you to visualize many different systems of the body. Using HoloLens was very successful at Case Western University, as all the students who participated in the interactive lessons said that they would love to continue learning this way. Before the surgeries, the surgeons can see visually what happens during the surgery in 3 dimensions, which is helpful for them because they can see it from a different perspective. Then, during the surgery, they can wear a HoloLens to help them. These are just a few examples of the help HoloLens has provided in the medical field. Right now, augmented reality is still in its first stages of development, but as the quality improves, its impacts will become greater. For example, in a HoloLens dream world, everyone could have a HoloLens which would give them access to any information visually and interactively instead of just on a screen. These will become more possible as HoloLens continues to develop and the funding increases. Recently, the HoloLens 2 was released, and it has enhanced reliability, security, and scalability of cloud and AI services from Microsoft. Slow, positive changes like these will get us closer and closer to this dream world, which could be coming in the near future.